Okay, this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook. I am, this is live broadcast, TBC Live Broadcast number 22. I will be at the same time tomorrow. And usually I try to pick the 3 o'clock slot. Sometime I have to choose 3:30. But please check your time zone in your area because I understand this live broadcast is um, is is all over the world. But the one thing that I'm going to discuss today is, you know, are you really plugged in TBC? Are you willing to follow the instructions, the education, the agreement that you signed up for when you joined the Billion Coin? Now, as I stated, when I joined the Billion Coin back in February 24th of 2017, I had already read everything there was to read about the Billion Coin at that time. But as you know, through this journey, there has been quite a few changes. There has been so many uphill battles in terms of all the technology. But do you know that is also what all the market driven coins are also going through or did go through? See, with some of the complaints that I've heard of the Billion Coin, it's so obvious to me that no one really have no idea what Bitcoin, the granddaddy of them all in the market-based arena, what started this cryptocurrency, went through this 9-year journey that in its existence. You see, I've done my homework. I know exactly. If you only knew that they went through more trouble than we even came close to so far with our technology. And knowing that we are getting ready to migrate into a new network, a new blockchain, a new TBC wallet, where our transactions are now, from what I'm hearing, tested, is going 1 to 3 seconds. As I stated before, there's no cryptocurrency out there, including Bitcoin, including Litecoin, including the Ripple and Ethereum and several others, that's moving at that type of speed. Some of them are taking 24 hours. Sometimes, depending on the demand of it for that day, maybe moving, 1 or 2 days. But that's the market-driven, market-based cryptocurrencies. But our TBC coin, we are an abundance-based coin. That's our main cause, to create abundance for everyone. By doing that way, we eradicate poverty as we know it here. Now, like Randy said, we're all looking at like this, and I described this yesterday. When we should be looking at like this, like this. Thank you so much for everyone. I want to say this, just recognize everybody. The friendly marketer, David Jones out of Barbados is here. We got Stefan. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we got quite a few people here. And again, my genius, Gerard Windsor, he's here. He's a fine man in the United Kingdom. It's so wonderful to have friends all over the world in our TBC family. I just thank God for this opportunity to be able to talk to you all. I didn't know whether I would be to do one today on this Sunday. But as I thought about it, I said, you know what thing? I realized there are some people recognizing what today is. But see, I believe it was God who actually planted this seed in our administrator's head to create this wonderful opportunity. I want to get out some things that's really important that we all got to remember, and that is, don't forget that we have a send button meeting tomorrow morning. Now, it may be a different time zone for a few others. Like for Jules, and thank you, Jules, for being here. There may be a different time zone for her, but I can count her being there. So think about this. I'm going to point this out again. If we have 8 to 10,000 sin buttons on, wouldn't you think we should have at least about half that number in the sin button meetings? And we have not cracked 1,000 yet. Last Monday, we were over 600. And you know what I thought about another thing? Our TBC administrator giving us 1 million Kringles just for being there. Then after it's all over, I'm hearing people ask, well, what is that keyword? What is that keyword? Well, guess what? You got to be there. The YouTube link, how you go there, just sign into your Kringcast office. Now, those that have a send button will only see this tab say send button meeting or send button. Go down to the bottom. It's all the way down the bottom on the left-hand side. Send button meeting. Just press it, and then a page will come up. And 15 minutes before 7, you will see the YouTube link. Click on that YouTube link, and it comes up on your computer screen or your phone. Your phone you could be using, smartphone. So think about this. It's so important to be there. There's a lot of great education, a wealth of education, because you're not just hearing from Randy Wilson, the voice of TBC. You're hearing from his top 10 leaders. Some of these are TBC presidents in other countries. I can guarantee you this much. You can bet Doc Dan from the Philippines is going to be there. He's definitely going to be there. And guess what? A whole lot of Filipinos will be there for that meeting. Because see, they're getting it done over there with right now over 411,000 people involved in the Billion Coin. I was just talking to a friend of mine, my dear friend of mine. We're talking about going over to the Philippines. We're just talking about it. You know, it's just so many wonderful people over there that I want to see and meet. But you know, there's some people over in Africa that I want to see too. My moderator and her husband and kids and everything, and in South Africa, and then we got people in Nigeria and Cameroon. I mean, so many people doing so well. But that particular continent has more people in the Billion Coin than any other continent in the world right now. We were talking about a little bit about statistics yesterday. And it was amazing. Gosh, this is incredible. We got 12, I'm looking at 12 viewers here. You know, it's just a wonderful opportunity to know that I got so many great friends out there that's watching this. Even those, I even got some that haven't even signed up from TBC watching this today that I know of. You know, it's just an amazing thing here. You know, a person messaged me today. We were talking over in Africa, and they was talking about, this guy was talking about how he get people involved in it. It's almost like a classroom. And he's teaching this thing about TBC. He's actually teaching them what to do and what not to do. And we were just comparing how many people we've given out this, this wonderful gift of Crinkle Cash. And for those that don't know what Crinkle Cash is, it's a fraction of the TBC coin. That's what we call a crinkle. A crinkle is a fraction of the TBC coin. Now, I said to him, some people want things handed to them, and they just don't want to work for it. And he said, you are dead right. They don't want to read the blog, which is the worst thing that you could do in TBC. They want someone to tell them what it is, what they're going to do. People still asking me about the fiat, when you're going to cash out, all those things. We're only 2 years old. Now, we're not saying that you're going to be 9 years before you can start cashing out like Bitcoin. That's not what our administrator is saying. But when I find that people are just basically not plugged in, they're not, and I know I talk about this a lot because I'm so passionate about this whole opportunity that we have in our hands. It just seems to be that what I'm finding out is people are signing up for TBC, but they may be wearing a different hat. See, some of us have the hat where we know what the mission is. We're all about the mission, but we're not going to let anybody sway our minds about that mission. And a lot of us have locked arms, like several of the people on this particular live stream. These people here that always show up, that's the same people that were showing up yesterday and a few others. I talked about being 10, 100, 100. Now, a lot of y'all don't know what that, some of the people here don't know what that is. So let me just say this very quickly, what it is. It means that you pay $10 for your Crinkle Cash back office. That's required for everybody with Crinkle Cash, and that's majority of people in the Billion Coin. 2, have purchased at least 100 Kringles or TBC in the past or up to this point, and have given out that free Crinkle Cash to at least what? 100 people. I'm way past 100 giving that out. Way past. Are you way past? See, I want to just make sure that people understand, if everybody was 10, 100, 100, that would be perfect. You know, I want to say that that's interesting. Gerard just stated that he got banned from a few TBC groups. Interesting. Gerard is just their loss because they got a genius in you. You know TBC. It's like I do. Brother, keep doing your good work. You're doing an awesome job. Awesome job. You know, people concerned about the bank, fiat, when I'm going to cash out. Like I was talking about the when questions. And all the bloggers keep telling us, look within yourself, find out what you can bring out to help someone else. Because see, whether you realize it or not, what they're expecting of us is that they're watching everything we're doing. They're wondering, is a lot of us are just expecting to just fatten up our wallet for millions of dollars and billions of dollars? Is it all about just becoming wealthy? Because that's what they have the wrong. You know, I wonder, did they even look at the agreement when they signed out? It's not about just getting yourself wealthy. It's about helping the other person become that way. That's getting them out of poverty. That's what TBC is all about. The Billion Coin is never meant to be like a bank you can just run back and forth and cash out. And when I've had some people come to me and say, you know, they're wondering, you know, they signed up for it, and I guess in their mind, they were thinking, you know, they're seeing their wallet grow, and they wonder, you know, when can I get some of it out, or when I can do this and I can do that. You know, it's so it's so great to know that you can make money just peer to peer like we're doing. And now that we have Cookie Redemption coming up next month, there's several people going to want to buy at least $100 worth of TBC. And let's talk about that a little bit, just a little bit while I'm on that. You know, you don't have to have just cash. You don't have to have just cash to purchase amount of TBC from another person. When I say of a person, I mean a trusted seller like myself, like several people on this live broadcast with a send button. All my information is right below this live broadcast. In fact, on everyone, I have the same information, how to contact me. It may be something that you have, like, hey, I accept Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, one of those three. If you got a lot of that and want to purchase, want to get $100 worth or $200 or $300 worth, we can make that arrangement. If you got something that you think you may want to sell me that I could use, we can talk about it. I still be willing to, to make that purchase for you, man, to get that to your wallet. But you have to, both parties need to be trusted sellers. And that's what I think some people are missing. Everyone, you become a trusted seller when that $10 fee is paid that we talk about, that Kringle cash fee is paid. That's when you're a trusted seller. Not just because you get a send button on, but you can't get that send button on without paying that $10 fee. See, that's what people are missing. They're getting it twisted somehow. See, every little piece of the rules of the education so far, I understand. Every little grain. That's why people on my team, they don't ask me too many questions. I only have one recently that's very doubtful. That's because people, like I said, they got this money, and I say to them, not like you don't even have it. Just go out and help people. Get rid of this poverty that we have. Start with your own area where you live. Where's New Zealand? Where's Australia? Whether it's in Africa? Where's in the Philippines? Wherever it is. Whether it's anywhere in Europe or Asia, anywhere. Just start working on that poverty in your area and see what can happen. And how are we going to do that? I think all of y'all know what we need to do. At least the ones here on this live broadcast. But I'm talking for those out there that may see this live broadcast later, the recording. See, we do these live broadcasts daily. A lot of us are doing them every day. You're right, Mary, we can do this. See, I can count on that family. I know that family's going to get it done and already doing it. I can count on Gerard. I can count on Jules. John is in the family. John Murphy. Edwin. I can count on Edwin. I can count on Stefan. I can count on, David. We definitely count on the Barbados. They're getting it done. He's getting it done. But I don't. It's millions of people in Barbados. He can't do it by himself. But that's what I see mostly from his country, him. He puts some people on his recording sometime to show them what they're doing. But people have to, and Gerard talked about this, I think, yesterday. People have to get out their comfort zone. People can't bite you. Okay? They can't come to your screen and grab you. What are you afraid of? You look into a mirror all the time. You're only looking at yourself. The live broadcast schedule should be full every single day. That shouldn't even be a discussion. Shouldn't be up for discussion. We still seeing an empty spot from 35 or so down. Then I see a few down the bottom. Watch tomorrow. Same thing gonna happen. Randy may bring up, talk about it. And just see how many people sign up while he's there. While we doing our send button meeting. And watch it all fill up throughout the day. See, we're all about wanting a reward. I couldn't care if I didn't get any Kringles for being at the send button meeting. I wouldn't care. For me, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if my wallet stopped today. Because I've done what it takes to make sure I took care of myself and my family. Done. I did that months ago. I don't need to be, I'm scheduled to be a billionaire by the standard. I'm in the billionaire zone. Was that last year? But it's not even about that. I'm just trying to help as many people as possible. So when I was talking about having that hat. Some people got that hat for a different reason. People, I can't give this out to 100 people. People want things for free. They don't want to pay for nothing. But give them this free bigger cash. That's worth over $900 by itself. And that's going to grow daily. That's going to be worth all kinds of money when we reach $1 billion. I would say $1 billion in euros, not dollars, because dollars are in the United States. But we got to hit 1 billion people. And now we only got, 3.7 million. No, that's 3.7. Correction. We have 3 million people, or well over 3.3, I believe it's called. That's what I believe seeing. But that coin is $3.7 right now in the United States. And it's still over 3 million in euros right now. It's a big month coming next month. And some people are going to be millionaires and some billionaires. In fact, everybody that pay $100 worth of TBC is going to be a billionaire. That's already been said. It's already been written out, documented. That's going to happen. Our administration already said that. So everybody on my team, they're set. I just want more. Because see, the people that I'm signing up, they're getting educated. I'm giving them the tools. Everything just like I'm learning it. I don't miss a beat with TBC because I understand it fully. Do you truly understand TBC? Let me ask the people here, just a little interaction here. Everybody type in TBC works for me if you believe you fully understand TBC, the mission. And Mary will let me know who have done so. Just type TBC works for me if you understand the mission of TBC. Those that's here with me right now, that I can see that's here. TB works for me. That's what I'm looking for. I can look right here on my phone because Mary is messaging it to me. People putting TBC works for me. I need everyone to do this for me. That I know that's here. That has, that Mary has let me know that's here. TB works for me. If you understand the mission of TBC, something just simple. I just want to know that. TBC works for me. That's what I want to hear. Okay, here, good, very good. Like a lot of people saying that. Shonda Williams is here today. Thank you so much. Sky's here. Thank you so much, Sky. Y'all wonderful, wonderful. I think this is the most I've ever had on a live video right now. Look, I'm seeing 15, 16 viewers. Now, everybody may have said they're here on the chat, but I know they're here watching. See, I'm saying that we need to do one other thing that I don't know if you know what's happening. I want to make sure that everyone is subscribing to each other's YouTube channel. That's doing live broadcasts, or they're plugged into TBC. Because I watch about 5 to 6 live broadcasts a day. I try to hit as many as I can. I'm doing something, I don't know how y'all doing it, but I know for me, I'm doing it on this iPad Air. I'm doing it on this phone. I'm doing it on this laptop that I see here. You know, so, you know, I could, you know, so what I'm doing, I'm catching moms, I'm catching hers at the same time. Mom Magnet, I'm catching her in the Netherlands, even though I don't understand her Dutch language. See, it doesn't matter to me. I want her to know I'm there. Doc Dan, I don't understand everything in the Filipino language, but I'm there. When Edward does his, he does it in Dutch, I believe. I try to make it. I'm trying to figure out his time slot because it's usually when I'm still asleep when he's actually doing his live broadcast. So I got to find out that time he's doing his. Maybe he can let me know. But it's just that I'm trying to catch as many as possible. Jules does hers around 9:30 at night. And as I find people, I try to message others, say, you know, this person is on, just so we can support each other. See, our TBC administration is noticing everything we're doing. One thing that came to my mind, I always remember this after I sign off, but this is something that's important that I want people to be doing. And I mentioned it to Mary, because Mary wasn't aware of it. Every live broadcast that you do, are you putting it on the testimonial page of the TBC website or your back office, your Kringles Cash back office, where it says testimonials? All you got to do is just what? On your broadcast, right click on it, you'll see the copy link, left click on it, and then go to that testimonial page and post it. It's very easy. Because they're actually watching these videos. They're going through them. Make sure that your Facebook link and your email that you sign up for Kringles Cash and TBC is right below all your videos. Make sure you name your video, whatever it is. Okay? I put mine up every time. Somebody putting times out after Mary or John or James, or sometimes I put it right after. I see theirs right below mine. I see there people. See, some people are posting theirs, but some people are forgetting to post their broadcasts. See, what you need to understand, our administration is monitoring everything we're doing. What do you think they're doing when after a blog post has been posted, or several have been posted? They're working behind the scenes. They're looking at videos. They're listening to what people are saying. They're wondering if some of us are really getting it. You know? They understand me. They understand, people here on this live broadcast. They understand Carrie, the Whitefish lady. They understand Erica. They understand several of us leaders. I'm seeing more people doing testimonial videos. That's great. We got over 17, close to 18,000 videos out there on our testimonial page. So I'm I'm at my 30 minutes. That 30 minutes goes fast. But I want to thank all of you for being here today. I want to ask first of all before I leave, I have to always ask this. Let me ask you this. Do you have any questions? Any questions at all? If there's no questions, so I want to thank all of you for being on this live broadcast. It's been an honor being with you today. I will be here at the same time tomorrow, and I hope to see everyone here on this live broadcast on that send button meeting tomorrow, and get all your team there. I know some people work during the day, but people got to get here. There's some sacrifices you have to make in life to get ahead. So this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey signing out, and I thank all of you for being here at this live broadcast, and I'll be looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.